Krenn. No restrictions with Sereny on the Pittsburgh Current Podcast Network. We're in a fun mood, one of those moods today because we have a great guest coming on, Frzy, who is a wonderful, talented rapper icon in Pittsburgh. He's one of the most successful rappers to come out of the city, and he is a guest on the show. Friends with Sereny from back in the day, so it's kind of a little bit of a reunion there. We're enjoying that, and I'm recovering from my hangover. I want to thank everyone. Everyone from P-Town. P-Town is, I love that bar. They're so nice. And I was on the cruise and Gateway Clipper, and I was drinking everything. I don't know why.
You were drinking pickle juice.
Pickle juice, and I text Sear next time I'm hurting. Yeah. I'm like sick, and she tells me to eat pizza.
You got to eat a whole pizza to yourself.
Which I did.
Yeah.
And it helped.
It does. It's the bread and the cheese. It sops up all that. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'm an alcoholic. I know all of this.
So glad you are.
Thank
so
you.
Glad you are because it helped me a lot.
Thank
and so I was wondering if anyone out there has a hangover cure, maybe they could tell us. And we'll read it.
Yeah.
We'll read the top hangover cures.
Yeah,
We're the top 3.
What's yours, Jakey?
You have one, Jake? Nothing?
No.
Nothing? Cry in your bed. Cry in your bed's very good. That and tomato juice. But so whole pizza, I'm telling you, it works.
Yeah.
Took a couple Tylenol along there too.
Tylenol.
Whatever.
Somebody told me once I'd go for a bike ride. I'm like, go blow your dad. I would rather do that than a bike ride. That sounds horrible. I'm so sick. I'm vomiting. Why would I get on my bike? And he's like, just do like 4 or 5 miles.
I'm with you on that.
I'm like, you're an idiot, and I'm never drinking with you.
I respect bicycling very much.
Yeah, I love it.
But
could you imagine getting on a bike and just do 4 or 5 miles?
No.
Feel better. Feel fine.
That's going to do it.
Yeah, it probably does work, but like, how can you motivate yourself?
I'd like a pizza is a lot better. Don't you think?
To you.
Yes, eating an entire pizza is a lot more appealing than riding a fucking bike.
4 or 5 miles. Yeah.
5 miles. I couldn't leave the frickin' toilet area, for Christ's sake. Not to get descriptive.
Yeah. Maybe like 4 or 5 Benadryl. You missed that episode, Jake. You weren't here.
Oh, yeah, you missed the episode. It's just to recap, because I love the story. Sereny and I are hypochondriacs. We're hanging out at the Max's Allegheny Tavern, and she has a corn kernel stuck in her tooth. And she took 5 Benadryl, by the way, because thinking it was some sort of... I have no idea what the antihistamine thing was about. Like why?
I thought I had inhaled
mold.
Mold because I was cleaning my basement. So I thought I was having an allergic reaction. So I just ate a handful of Benadryl.
Which, by the way...
Makes you very wavy.
You're doing... she's doing furniture. She does this thing where she could take like junk.
It's called upcycling.
And turn it into she could upcycle. And it sounds like a bicycle trick. But she can upcycle. And but I got you... I forgot to bring it, which is bad. Because I want you to live a long time. So I could ride your coattails. And so I got you a mask.
Oh, so I don't inhale anymore.
Fumes, mold, and dust.
Yeah.
So I just got to remember to bring it. But I got to tell you, the mask, you look pretty badass. It's like this dark black thing. It looks like a villain of some sort.
Fan in it.
Little baby fan inside. It's pretty nice. No one's gonna fuck with you while you're doing furniture with that mask. I'll tell you right now.
When you say that I'm doing furniture, it sounds like I'm like doing
furniture.
The furniture.
You're doing the furniture.
It's called upcycling.
You're upcycling.
You take a piece of trash, you find it in the trash, you bring it home, sand it down, paint it up.
She dumpster dives. She dumpster dives furniture. She goes in dumpsters and she climbs in them, and then she just picks out pieces of furniture and then shows me before. It's amazing. You know what? It's like relaxes me when you send me the photos.
Really?
I don't know why. It's like I like stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I love to paint furniture.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's great. But you're gonna teach me. We're gonna do an episode where I'm gonna redo a piece of furniture. Could you imagine?
You and a sanding.
I'm not good with any tool, by the way.
No, I don't imagine.
I'm not good tools. Tools aren't good. No.
I think your talents are ordering pizzas. Talking.
Yes.
Really good talker.
Yes,
smooth
good
talker.
Good talker. Smooth talker. I'm the most unsmooth
Lighting cigars.
I'm good at that.
And ignoring phone calls.
I'm really good at that.
Yeah, those are your strengths.
Those are my powerful strengths. Yeah. My superpowers, I like to call them.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a guy who has many strengths coming up next.
All of them, yeah.
The super talented Frzy is coming up next. Keep it right here with Sereny and I, Jim Krenn, No Restrictions with Sereny. You're listening to Jim Krenn, No Restrictions on the Pittsburgh Current Podcast Network. Pittsburgh Current, giving Pittsburgh a better alternative. We are back. Jim Krenn, No Restrictions with the brilliant Sereny, the Pittsburgh Current Podcast Network, and we have a special guest, which we are very excited to have on. He's not only incredibly talented, but he's one of the most genuine people you could meet. And I love that about the guy. He's just a real deal Pittsburgh guy. Splits his time, you have to do LA. You have to present a little bit of a thumbprint out there.
Yeah,
but he's a Pittsburgh guy. And Frzy, welcome, buddy.
Man, thank you for having me, dog. I appreciate it, man. You make me. We're gonna have to go on a date. What you talking?
Ooh,
I appreciate that.
I'm smooth.
Yeah, I mean,
Am I smooth? I'm smooth.
I'll go slow, man. I'll go slow.
Well, yeah.
He's expanding his horizons on the dating scene because he was on a boat all weekend with the gay bar. So
They're
he's
my
getting
friends.
a lot of attention
My
from
friends.
the guys at P-Town.
Very
You
nice.
go black,
Nicest
man.
people in the
That's
world.
what they say.
Nicest people in the world. So kind.
Well, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
You're not only a rapper, but an actor also.
Kind of.
Ractor.
Yeah.
No, you're an
Very-
actor. If you do small parts, that's acting.
Yeah, well, I'm on my Will Smith, right? Like
You
for me, it was always to make sure that music was for like 50 Cent, right, or a T.I.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Your first thing,
first thing, music, right? No matter what,
no matter what.
right? But then, I
But you-
dabble.
Yeah, you got to
I'm
dabble.
good at it. Yeah,
You gotta dabble,
I
right?
dabble, man. I'm not gonna say no.
Well, I dabble in rapping. I'm a
Yes,
comedian
he
and
does.
rap, right?
Yeah, he's good.
I mean, I wasn't gonna bring that up yet, but you want to jump into it.
Sereny is, well, you know what though, because we thought
Yeah,
the greatest thing about rap,
yeah,
I think,
yeah.
is that you have to have the right name. You have to have
That's
like a name.
That's
and
true.
it's so great.
Without little in front
Right?
of it. Yeah.
Without
Yeah,
Lil in front of
Lil.
it. And it's really cool to have a name. And I'm like, Jim Krenn doesn't work. Sereny's beautiful name, but I mean, we need a rap name. So Sereny and I,
Okay.
for the show, I think while you're on,
Okay.
we should be our rap names. In mine,
Okay. Now we got to go through the test.
Yes.
What's yours?
Purple Drank.
Oh, that's genius. And you look good in purple. Come on, man. Come on, AKA Barney Thug. I like that.
Thank you.
Purple
Oh, I like
Drank,
that.
man.
Yeah, Purple
Mine's
Drank.
better.
That's a good way to get into the black community too.
Thank you.
know what I mean?
I'm honored.
I can say that. I can only say that now.
Oh, you got the
and
stamp of approval.
Purple Drank.
purple
I'm in.
purple drink with an A though, right? Not a
Yeah,
I.
drank.
Yeah,
TRA.
with an A.
Okay,
Drank.
Purple Drank.
Yeah.
That's swagged out.
Maybe purple drinks with a Z on the end.
I like that.
Purple drinks.
And we can say like, oh, you're a
We're
tall
working
glass. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Thank
No,
you.
and then when you get
I'm
your chain,
excited.
like, oh, I'm
Rapper
just making the
approved.
drink
No.
cold. I put some ice on.
You're-
some ice in the
You're
drink.
putting me together. This is how it's going to work.
Listen, man, this is what. Okay, I'm about to
I
talk
like-
to the label.
Thank
man.
you.
All right?
Thank you. Purple Drank. Yes. Oh God. 'Cause I
like
would love that.
That's look, man.
I want to see
Jim is transitioning. into
Frzy,
music.
and then I just want to be the parenthesis guy.
Featuring Purple Drink.
Thank
well,
you.
we need to do like
And
Malibu's
Rihanna.
Most Wanted. That would be perfect.
Yes.
Oh
You know what I
my
mean?
God.
Pittsburgh's Beachview's Most
We
Wanted.
got to do it.
Beach
Come on, man.
views.
I am so in.
Bringing
I'm
sand to the
so
beach.
excited. Sear has a great.
Yeah, Sarah, what's
rap name.
yours?
Mine is lunch money.
Lunch money's good, right? Doesn't it great?
Because
Yeah.
you need it every day.
Right.
You need it every day.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I'm
other
in your
rap-
pocket.
Come on.
I'm
and
in your
other-
wallet.
Yes.
I'm on the street.
And
You
a lot of
dropped
rappers,
it.
and a lot of
Yeah.
rappers out here are hungry. You know what I mean? And if you want to be great in your career, you got to be hungry.
Yeah.
And what's
You
a better
know,
way? You know what I
yeah.
mean? What's a
You
better way to
need-
not be
you
hungry?
need
Lunch money,
me.
We
baby.
need lunch money.
Dang.
To
Can your
live.
first album be called Lunch Tickets?
And you don't
Oh,
forget.
lunch tickets great.
Tickets. Yeah, ticks.
Wow.
Get your ticks.
Come on, lunch money.
Lunch
That's
money,
amazing.
Purple Drank.
That's
And
amazing.
Frizzy.
We are here. We're happening, and I
Collaboration.
Come on.
entourage.
Bars.
We were thinking like Siri and I were thinking, who would we have? And, like 20 people. But I
Okay.
need one person to do something obscure and crazy. And I told Siri that I want a Netflix guy.
You do need a. Yeah,
You're just
see,
gonna have it on an
I like,
iPad for me.
I like that. I like that, but you gotta watch out, man, because the Netflix guys get weird because they want to
Yeah.
chill
True.
Yeah,
all the
okay.
time.
Chilling
You
Netflix.
know, right? It's like, yo, first of all, don't take my lunch money.
And
First
it's gonna
off.
be like.
Stay out of my pocket.
Stay out my pockets
and
for
I'll
one. Now-
I raise my hand. He just shows up. Boom. That
Now,
means
see, I
wanna
like
watch.
now we can talk about a Hulu dude. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Uh-huh.
Because Hulu
Hulu
seems to
gotta
still
be
be a little
involved.
humble. You know what I mean? Maybe bring a little kid around, call a little like two of them because we call it Disney
You'll
Plus.
have more humility.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right?
Hulu
You
guy.
know what I mean? And they green's money.
Yes.
Purple green go together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
It'll be all right.
I think it'd be a nice little
Yeah.
addition to the
First album
entourage.
called Streaming.
Can I do a little sidebar
Yes,
while we're on the Hulu, Netflix,
please.
Amazon Prime
Yeah.
thing? Okay,
Yes.
we'll ask
Please.
our guest, and then if you have time, Jim can chime
Okay,
in.
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Fuck, marry, kill. Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime.
Fuck, marry, kill, Hulu, and Amazon Prime. No HBO Go or nothing?
No,
Okay.
Just the OGs.
Oh,
the
the
three
OGs.
yeah.
Amazon Prime, fuck, marry, kill. Okay,
The
I'm
Trinity.
gonna marry Hulu.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna marry Hulu because
They got TV.
they got TV,
Yeah,
they
that's
got
why.
movies. The original movies work.
And they have
Okay.
all the episodes of Housewives and Vanderpump.
Come
Well,
on.
this is true. I forgot about the TV aspect.
Vanderpump, which is a dope
Huh.
place in LA.
Oh,
If you go,
okay.
you gotta go.
This is
We are huge. We are Vanderpumpers.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, we love those shows.
Vanderpump.
Interesting. I'm about
We
to send a
love that
text
show.
when we're done with this. It's interesting. Maybe we can
watch-
FaceTime somebody.
Yeah,
when we're done.
Housewives. Vanderpump.
That's one of my secret loves. Yeah, Hulu. I do that
He's
for
in the
real because
club.
I'm on that. And Hulu actually had all the episodes of The Exorcist,
Yep.
Yeah.
which a lot didn't have. I'm on my Hulu. I got the Hulu app on the
Huh.
phone right now.
Mhm.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna
Kind of
So we're
torn.
I'm
married
gonna
Hulu.
kill Amazon Prime.
Wow.
You know why? Because it's a
Wow.
little personal. I'm gonna try not to vent. I don't want to be this guy, but I will be for today.
Amazon's a conglomerate. So
It's a
I'm-
conglomerate.
You lose
Right.
Goliath and a lot
They
of good
do,
shows.
right? Like, if you get to the point where you so cocky, you delivering stuff with drones. I want my humans.
True.
You know what I mean? I want my
True.
humans. It's I can't make
I
eye
like
contact
that.
with a
There'll
drone.
be some good shows you'd miss, though.
But
Integrity.
no. But here's the thing: is they have good shows,
You
but
know?
if you ain't got the prime, if that little prime thing ain't in the corner, I
Yeah.
can't watch it.
True.
That's what bothers me because I'll
True.
see something like, oh, they got the first Power Rangers movie on here,
And then
and
they
then I
make you
go,
pay.
and then it,
And you're like, oh, I auditioned for
man.
that.
It's
you know
a
what I'm
pay
saying?
thing.
I'll use my $3.99 for parking here in the city.
Right. That's right.
And I'm fucking the shit out of Netflix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because first of
Yes.
all, you know how much pussy Netflix get.
Oh my gosh.
So that is
lot.
marinating.
That's a
I'm out
big,
here right
big
now.
dick,
A lot.
Now,
Netflix.
right, that's a big
Net dicks.
that net dicks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Net dicks. So
Wet-
it's like I'm out here. Even though
Wetflix.
Netflix endings to a lot of their movies is trash bags. I just watched a couple movies like where you like, you know what? Netflix is like an ugly girl with a pretty girl with an ugly girl personality.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like where you like, man, you shouldn't be this nice. Like I hope
Right.
you realize how pretty you are. You gonna
Right.
be,
You
know
put
what
it
I
in
mean?
her butt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you tell her before you do it because
Mhm.
you know, you let her know like, oh, what you get from a birthday lube. It's like, you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
you want to,
Wetflix.
Clues. You give clues.
right?
Y-
That's one of my favorite board
I
games.
like,
too.
but you know, it's funny because I would have. You threw me off with Hulu. I forgot about the TV aspect.
See
of
what I'm
Hulu.
saying? And that's where Hulu built.
And
Well,
they all the
Sereny.
Bravo shows too, not just Vanderpump.
Right.
And then we are
See, I was ready.
Bravo
Yeah, we're nuts.
#1 fans.
Right.
See, I'm an SVU dude, and
There you
Hulu
go.
has SVU.
SVU.
So
All
it's
right,
like,
I guess
and
you're
Netflix
right.
just lost Friends. So like,
Fuck Friends. Nobody likes Friends.
that's
anymore.
true. I don't really like Friends. Who
You know,
lost The
Net-
Office?
Netflix had to pay a ton of money to
They
Oh,
got it.
yeah.
They got it though.
because of the
Of course they got it.
16
mm-hmm.
to 20-year-olds or whatever.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
the show.
love
they
that show.
discovered it,
Yeah.
and they said it's actually like a backbone for Netflix.
Yeah.
Right.
That in The Office. Yeah.
That
It's
and
that
Office. But I
important.
think that's what's funny is that Rachel or Jennifer Aniston, whatever, just started an Instagram. Everybody flipping out. Oh,
Yeah.
she's
on
a terrible
Instagram.
Instagrammer, dog.
Yeah,
Terrible.
You
But
think
it's
she'd be
because
great at it?
yeah, I mean she's picking it up, but she's so dope that she's
Are
going
her
to win.
pictures like all blurry?
Yeah,
Like,
well
what's
she
she
got
doing?
probably,
It's
she
so
probably has an
bad.
Android.
So
She's
Aniston
posting
is
racist
not
and,
good.
and things. What is she?
You
what
know
is she
the-
doing? It's so bad.
my friend Mike, he's a producer in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
In we're doing like a sizzle reel pilot with him, but
Yeah.
I remember he had a bunch of photos,
Okay.
and he's just scrolling through things, whatever. And I'm seeing all these people.
Okay.
Like every star I could, from De Niro to Pacino, with him
Damn.
and everybody. And then I see Jennifer Aniston, Courtney
Cox.
Cox,
Right.
and Arquette, David Arquette. And so I'm saying, so I asked, I said, Mike, who's the most stunning
Right.
woman?
Right.
He said Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, she's
In person.
Yeah.
No, but that was never in question.
It was for me.
She is. Like,
Really?
The
No,
most
no, no.
beautiful one.
Well,
In
also
person,
Courtney did a lot
she-
to her face.
No,
too.
she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking most stunning.
like mine. Like oh my gosh.
Yeah,
like,
I'm talking of all. Top
Yeah.
of the top of the top, whatever. It's like,
Right.
Yeah.
you
Okay.
know,
Well,
look at how Hollywood fake.
but here's a question
You know,
for you. I got a question for both of
airbrush.
y'all. I got a
Okay.
question for both of y'all, and I'll answer after. But
Mhm.
who's your Hollywood crush that's the most unlikely? That somebody found out you got a crush on that like
Saucy Schroeder.
really?
Yeah.
We both like Stassi.
Yeah.
We're fighting
Saucy.
for her.
The answer?
We're fighting for her. We battle about it all the
We're
time.
fighting for her affection.
Yes.
I'm
We're
more active
competing.
on Twitter, so I've got a little
Yeah,
more.
she's got the edge.
Mhm.
Okay.
As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, I don't have any pop culture,
I know.
Saucy Schroeder
Savvy.
or Tig Notaro. Those are my two.
Oh. Okay. I would have never.
yeah,
I never knew.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never.
Mine's Stassi, but mine's more of the general, like,
Yeah.
Penelope Cruz, but I don't know.
Okay,
the name,
yeah,
like
yeah,
that kind of thing.
Penelope.
I like
Oh, yeah.
You know what? For me is I had two.
Oh.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Okay.
Awesome pick.
For some like back in Buffy, I just was like, I just need
Yeah,
just
she's
3
a-
strokes.
she's
That's
great.
it.
I have a.
Oh God.
I have a well, no, see,
Three
I know what you're saying,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
but I have a name for that
Okay.
category,
Okay.
and I call it oddly attractive.
Oh.
Oddly. See. Okay.
Oddly attractive.
Oddly
Yeah.
attractive.
I'm attractive.
But yeah.
Very attractive.
Yeah.
I can't throw stones. I'm just saying superstar attractive, like oddly attractive.
Yeah.
Right.
Sarah Michelle Gellar, girl from Sex and the City.
Oh, Sarah
Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker. There's
Yeah.
times I'll see her,
Like,
and it's like,
sometimes she looks like a horse. Sometimes
Yes.
she looks
Like a
Really
like
hot.
a mule.
yeah,
yes,
sometimes
oddly,
kicking.
which puts,
drooling.
which puts her in the category of oddly attractive.
I like, but no, my biggest one is I don't know her real name, Karen from Will and Grace.
Okay.
Oh, Karen Walker.
For
I
some
forget her
reason,
real
for me,
name.
that's
See,
the
She's amazing.
that's the goal.
She's
See,
my idol. I
Sereny
wanna-
knows.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Sereny
You
knows
guys have
every
like the
pop culture
same
person.
kind of comedy.
Yes, thank you. She's
Yeah.
one of my icons,
Yeah,
comedy
I can
icons
see
for
it.
me.
I need you to be on Will and Grace, by the way. I need
You-
That
that.
show should have been called the Jack and Karen Show.
It's Jack.
It's just Jack.
It's just Jack.
I can't believe you just like know the name of it. She knows more pop culture. It's amazing. This girl's a genius. Pop culture
When you're a
is
superstar, she's in
fascinating.
it, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it
yeah,
is.
It's like
She
a
knows
lion. It's like a
everything.
lion getting lost in the jungle. With, you know what I mean? Don't make sense. You live here. How
She
you not know where the
knows
tree at?
everything. It's amazing.
Right.
It scares me.
Speaking
It scares me sometimes.
of
Yes.
Jim not knowing anything about pop culture.
Ooh, the segue
it's
was sexy.
Segue, thank
she
you.
loves to. She loves to.
Very
Sarah.
She loves
clean
embarrassment.
The
segues.
Sarah way.
Yeah, Stairway.
You
Jim
know-
didn't even know about the fucking pothole that
He didn't-
happened.
Come on.
He didn't. This is how clueless
know.
this man is.
First
So-
of all, I was gonna say you need a TV, but at this point you might need a window.
I don't know.
He's like
what
he's
happened
living in a sinkhole.
there. Well,
Actually.
I tried to explain to Sereny.
Okay.
Frizz, it's all I know is the NHL, NFL,
Ooh.
NBA. That's all I know.
Okay.
And in his defense, I don't know any of that shit.
See?
That's true.
There
Guy's
you go.
guy.
And
That's
Yeah.
oh, well, I know Bravo stuff too.
Yeah. See.
And things
Okay.
like that. Like I'll
Right.
tell you what episode's on or something like that.
Okay, yeah, but I
But
mean,
I don't know.
as long as you weren't on the bus when it happened,
No.
right? And
No.
like,
Nobody was.
Although I'd love
Nobody-
to be on the bus because no one got hurt.
Just-
wait, was nobody
You
on?
had
I
a
thought
great
somebody was on the
story.
bus. Nobody
I
was on the
think
bus.
just the driver, right?
No, they
Oh, one
one
person.
person.
Okay.
Really?
in the morning and down
Oh
going
my
downtown.
God.
That surprises me. That's why.
Super
That
surprising.
person will have a special one,
What I think was
Yeah.
in there all
The
day.
The
That's
next
crazy.
Mr. Rogers.
right?
Yeah.
Ronnie Kowalski. I was on a bus. Oh my God.
Man, so you
She
didn't.
says, I blacked out.
So you didn't know about it until Sereny told you about it.
Yes.
Today.
She goes
Today.
Well,
it's
I
3
tried.
days after.
She loves it.
I know she's
Yeah,
gonna
she-
get you, man.
she
You
I have a whole bit ready to
She
jag
just
him
kills
about
me.
it. Yeah.
She kills, but her hobby is
To upset him.
upset me.
Yeah. Well, she's
Humiliate.
the first person I'm
She
gonna
loves
call
to
when Comedy Central does like the Frizzy roast.
She
Yeah,
loves to make
oh
me
my
her.
gosh.
She'd be the roaster. You were the roaster.
I'm scared about
She's
it, but I'm
she's-
excited.
The roast
she's a-
master.
She's my she is my personal Lisa Lampanelli.
Oh, I was
Oh.
hoping you were gonna say like
No,
Nikki
what's it called?
Glazer.
Nikki Glazer.
She's the
Literally
best.
Nikki
Lampanelli.
Glazer.
She's
You
the
know,
best.
Lampanelli
I have
is
a
the
big
funniest
Nikki
thing.
No,
Glazer
she's not.
crush
Nikki
now.
Glazer's the
I mean,
best.
in
Oh
person.
my gosh!
she's
I just
the
watched
best.
one of her
Lampanelli-
bits on YouTube like yesterday about her being a porn star. She would be the best porn star
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah,
Nikki
she's
Glazer's
hilarious.
my absolute-
Lampanelli says the most politically incorrect stuff
Oh.
off air. I'm saying, it
Oh,
would
yeah.
just kill me. She just floor me. I can't
She's a
even say
legend
that
now.
word.
She's a legend.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny. And anyway, so you take over.
coming back to how Jim is just clueless about most things, but especially pop culture. So
Yes.
we're gonna play a little game.
Okay.
Okay. I have curated some photos of some and images of pop culture things,
Okay.
some dance moves, some people.
Okay.
And I'm going to show them to Jim. I'm going to show them to camera and you, Frizzy. Okay. And for our listeners at home, those of you who aren't watching, Frizzy's going to describe the
Yeah.
thing while Jim tries to figure
And I
it
can't
out.
say the name of it.
Don't say the name of it.
Right.
Okay?
I
And
don't
if
wanna,
you don't
I
know,
want to fuck this up.
yeah,
This first one's a thing.
you'll say.
Wait, you don't cheat.
Yeah, don't cheat. Don't cheat. First of all, do you
First,
know,
I have to cheat.
Do you know what this is? This
Oh,
machine.
well,
this contraption.
Because I told you I watched my Netflix on my
Yeah.
iPad.
Okay, very
And
good.
my
So yes,
Kindle.
you know.
Thank
all
you.
right, good. You
It's,
got your first one. Good
I'm
job.
never leaving this. I'm never leaving.
All right, this is our first subject.
All right. That's a stick for the computer.
You think that this is a thumb drive,
Let me see it.
and you didn't even know what the name of that was.
No.
Okay, do I get to describe?
Wait,
You
know
describe
what
it
is?
for us, Frizzy.
Do I do it in rapper puns or do I just do it regular?
Whatever you want.
Wait, don't give
Whatever
me-
you're.
give me a hint.
No hints for him.
Is it
Okay,
good?
only. I'm gonna give you
that's good.
obscure hints. Like I'm gonna give you stuff that doesn't
Give me
directly.
obscure
So,
hints.
but I need you
Thank
to put
you.
it together.
Thank you.
Okay.
Help me out.
Only you can protect forest fires.
Really?
Okay, very
Wow.
cool. I love
You see
that.
where I'm
That is
going?
brilliant.
You see
Yes,
where I'm
I
at?
do.
Oh my God! It's
Um,
Smokey the Bear's something.
Thumb drive.
Okay.
It's
right.
Smokey the Bear's thumb drive.
No. Okay.
It's,
Okay.
No, it looked like a thumb
Okay,
drive.
is
to
that
me.
I'll give you
guess?
another.
No, I
Because we have a lot of these.
Oh yeah.
today.
Okay.
Well,
That's the one you get.
all
That's
right.
all
I'm
you
gonna say thumb drive.
You think it's a thumb drive? Okay, this is a jewel.
Somebody's calling
And
you.
I'm getting somebody's
go
calling
ahead.
me. This is a jewel.
A jewel.
Yeah, people smoke this, and it's like an alternative for
get.
cigarettes.
Smoke.
Oh,
So
a vape.
Smokey yes, it's a vape.
This is
Exactly.
But see,
right.
I vape. That's unfair. I vape.
You do not vape. You smoke cigars.
I vape
That's
also.
gangsta if you
I will
smoke
show you.
cigars.
I
You
will
are a
show you.
liar.
Thank you very
Okay.
much. I will show you my vape stuff.
You okay? Well,
But he says that to all the girls.
I'll bring my vape stuff too.
all right. Are you ready for the next
Let's
pop
do it.
culture
I'm ready.
item?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a dance move.
The dab.
Hey!
Damn.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You
Very
said it twice,
good.
so you know it's
Dab
real.
the dab.
Very good.
Okay.
I'm
I
proud
I said
of
it
you.
just to rub it in. Thank you.
Right. At first,
Who's this? She is.
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll give you
I
a hint.
think
For our listeners
I'm
at
gonna give
home.
you four. I'm gonna give you 4 hints.
He's the one who's on the bus today in the hole.
No, that was Monday.
I'll give you 4 hints.
Go ahead.
Lex Luthor, the Joker,
Hmm.
I don't know where he's going.
Lex
with this.
Luthor.
Black Mantis,
That's a good one.
Lex Luthor, the Joker.
I know that face.
A knockoff Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
What's that, Jake?
Bootleg Lord.
A bootleg
You don't
Lord.
even know who Lord is.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Singer?
Lord. Yeah, because of
The singer?
because of South Park.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I know.
Lord,
That's the only reason I
Lord.
know Lord.
I am Lord. Lord.
Freddy Cougar, Jason.
Huh.
I'm
What
not
are all
sure
those
about
peop-
these clues either.
What do all these
Let me
people have
see.
in common?
All right,
You
Jim,
see that?
time's up.
Yeah, I don't know that one. I don't
This
know.
is Billie Eilish. She sings. She's a singer.
And
Eilish.
what's her famous song?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really care for her music.
just the
I know
fact
she
you know Billie
It's-
Eilish.
Oh, it's,
Things like
it's
this.
Bad Guy.
Where did you
Bad
find
guy.
Yeah.
Where
Oh,
did you?
bad guy.
Billie Eilish doesn't
was-
even know who
She
Billie
is
Eilish
the-
is.
I was
That's
naming
not
all the
fair.
I was naming all the bad guys.
She is the most famous pop singer right now.
Frizzy.
Did you hear that song with The Office she has?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
good?
yeah. Yeah.
Billie
A lot
Eilish.
of artists are like mimicking her sound right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
It's like, I'm a tough guy. And a little tough guy.
Oh, that's
She was
her.
just on Saturday
Yeah.
Night Live.
I know that
Yeah.
from TikTok.
Yeah, yes. See,
Yes, I am a roundabout way. I know this.
She's
but I
very
don't know.
dark,
I know, but I
like,
don't.
yeah.
know.
very dark.
Very
I do
dark.
like that about her.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Okay. I'm trying to
I'm over two.
Who is this?
Oh, come on, dog.
Give him some for our listeners, Frizzy.
One of Michael Jackson's kids growing up. I don't
What,
know.
what, month, what month is this?
What is that?
Jimmy?
Who-
It's
the
a little
sign.
okay
Look
for
at the
our
sign.
listeners.
You
What
ever-
is this picture
What's the
of?
sign
This
all
is a
about?
picture of.
It's a little girl.
Yeah, it's a little
girl.
girl.
Sweden.
Don't make sure you don't move the iPad because the picture may turn upside down.
Okay.
Oh,
She's a little Swedish
I couldn't
girl.
see it. Now I got it.
She
Yeah, I mean, what
She
month
makes-
is this? What month is this, Jeff?
chocolate.
Makes
No, what month? No, for real.
Chocolate
Watch.
on
What?
the-
What?
Well,
Watch.
Sweden, Sweden.
What month is
October,
it? And then what month is next?
November.
And what else? What number month is that?
It is 11.
Boom.
11.
What's she from?
What show? is she
No,
from?
no. You're
Wait,
wrong.
what?
No, you're wrong.
what is it?
You are wrong.
Good,
This
I'm
is not Billy.
I gotta tap out.
Bobby Brown.
That's
Wait.
who I thought
This
it
is
was.
Greta Thunberg.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Greta
We
Thunberg.
both thought this was Stranger
I mean,
Things.
it was great. It looked
Yeah.
far away.
I'm
You're a tough-
sorry.
No, they're
Okay.
dressed up like 11, aren't they?
Yeah.
No, it's not. She's holding a Swedish
Oh,
sign.
that's-
This is Greta Thunberg.
From the UN.
Oh.
Yes, from the UN. She's very politically
Wow,
active
that
about
was
climate
11.
I thought it was
change.
11.
Oh,
dog.
that Jake. That Greta Thunberg.
I'm
Yeah,
real
that
mad at-
one.
I'm gonna put my shades on.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
Frizz,
throw
that
you a
one.
That
softball.
one.
Did you guys know this one? Did you know Greta Thunberg?
I know who she is.
Well,
He
yeah.
just thought it.
I
He
just
just
thought
had.
Did you
It
know?
looked
She had
like
sunglasses.
11.
Did you know?
We both thought it
Well,
was
no, I know
11.
11 from
She's from
from
the
Stranger Things.
Right.
I love these clues though you're giving, but
I'm
it's
trying to
throwing
see,
me.
I know.
abstract with
See,
You know what I mean? 'Cause
like I
couldn't
know
just-
Stranger Things at 11, so I sort of roundabout way him.
Yeah.
Right.
Doesn't count.
I'm
Go.
gonna throw
I like to make people think about
Yeah,
it.
we got to describe the object for the
Yeah. Well,
podcast
let's figure it-
listeners.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
So I'm
All
gonna
right.
throw you a softball.
Sorry.
Oh, I don't know.
I gotta
These are all
describe
tough.
better.
You're
What?
tough.
Who is this?
Oh, that's somebody from
It's bullshit. That's
from
what
the
it is.
Star Wars.
No, you should have fucked.
Right?
No, it
Don't
is
get me
not.
started on-
You.
don't
It's
even
not
get me
Darth
started on
Maul.
that.
It's not.
That's what I look like. Darth.
Frizzy, can you describe
I
what
don't
this?
know.
Yes. Cold Face.
What
Blue-
show is it from?
Oh.
Can I say the show?
Yeah, you can just don't
Go
say the
ahead.
name of the character.
Oh, okay. It's from Game of Thrones.
Oh. I
Come
can't
on.
remember the name.
And okay, you are one of them
can't
every
remember.
day.
Me, I am like this.
You are
to
one of those
yeah.
every day.
You're
Right now, everyone in here is one of those except for me.
all right.
Um,
A zombie.
he has no. He can raise the dead.
Oh, that.
You know what I mean?
Good talent.
He
Yeah.
has a whole
That's
army
a
with
good
him.
talent.
If he kills you, you become part of his army.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
5 seconds.
you could raise me?
Yep.
I don't
5,
know.
4.
I can't
No,
remember.
3.
he's
This
friends
is
with
the Night
CYX.
King.
I just know Peter Dinklage.
It's the Night King.
Yeah,
Oh, the
this is
Night
He's a
King.
White
King.
Walker.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's tough. Very
She's
good.
tough, man.
All
I'm
right,
glad
I'm
to see
gonna
the show now. That makes me. I didn't know how.
I like that she's
describe
tough. I want her to be tough.
This
on
is
me.
fun. I like this. I love games.
I do
on
too.
shows.
Yeah.
So like,
This is good. We're gonna do this from time to
I
time.
want more fuck Mary
What's
kills
this?
too.
Oh my God, you're killing me. Let me see that. Let me see, Sarah. That looks like a weird. If I took acid, went golfing.
Yeah, but what do you
That's
think
what-
it is?
That's what I would see.
Do you not know, Frzy?
I don't
have
know.
no idea. It looks like a first aid for a circus or something for an injury. Looks like extras in a Fast
Listen
and
to your
Furious 9.
descriptors.
So it's from a game,
Very popular game.
very popular game. It's free.
Oh,
Drake.
They steal a lot of people's dances.
Yep.
Really?
Drake
Oh.
made this game very popular.
Yep.
Jake, do you know this?
No, Drake, not
Drake.
Jake.
No, I said Jake.
No,
Jake knows this. I'm sorry.
Juju does the
nod.
dance, right?
Juju does the dance.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the dance Juju? What's it from?
When you were little, if I gave you a lot of pillows, what would you build?
A fort. A fort.
That's part of it.
Yeah. But what time of day? You usually do it in the day.
When?
or-
What time do you
Fortnite!
go?
Hey!
Fortnite. Oh, okay.
Bars. Bars.
Very, very
You're good. You're good,
Okay.
Sarah.
Trying to put me on your Pictionary team.
You guys are
Byron.
good.
Who's this?
Oh my God, that's me 2 days ago. That's when I
This
was
is
drinking.
Jim on the Gateway
He's a
Club.
very
Yes, that was
famous.
me.
He's a very
That was
famous.
me drunk.
He's a very famous DJ.
You know him?
Oh yeah, I
Very,
battled
very-
him in the mornings for years. That
Yep.
guy.
He doesn't show
No,
his
no,
face ever. He really.
Sarah, these are really good.
His
Thank
pool
you.
is made of hot
I'm
chocolate.
very impressed. Is what?
He has a whole pool made of hot chocolate.
You ever been to his house?
I am so impressed.
I met him
I
actually
would
a couple
love to have a
times
pool of
without
hot chocolate.
without that head thing on it. I didn't
Oh.
know it
Really?
was him
You didn't know
at
him?
first until he
That's a
told me.
brilliant thing with the head.
It's amazing.
How does he talk with his
Good
head?
He
hair.
doesn't talk. He's a DJ.
He doesn't talk. He's
Oh,
a DJ.
Just
DJs
DJs.
don't talk.
And it
Not
lights
when
up.
You were a talking
Yeah,
DJ though.
I was a
so
talking DJ.
He's a.
He's like,
He's a
like
waka, waka,
a
waka.
girl talker or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a.
He
Yeah.
makes music.
Yeah, he
Okay,
makes
I
music.
don't know who that is.
Okay, this is Marshmallow.
DJ Marshmallow.
He looks like a marshmallow, and
I was about to say he has beef with the Ghostbusters.
I should have guessed that.
I was gonna say beef with the
Damn
Ghostbusters.
it! It's a marshmallow head.
Yup,
Jake,
it is. See.
Jake, what is wrong with me? I should have guessed that.
all right, 2 more. How are we on time, Jakey?
Good.
We're good.
Good. I
Okay.
like this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, that's a cleaner that cleans the
Yeah, but
floor.
what's it called?
Rumba.
There you.
It's called a
Roomba.
Roomba.
Close enough.
But I'll let you.
Well,
I'll
come on,
let you
I
have
didn't
it.
know marshmallow
You
head.
got it.
Give me a Roomba.
Another softball. Here we go.
Okay, throwing it up in the
I'm
air
not
slow.
good with
Who is
anything.
this?
Unfortunately,
I don't know.
I hate him so
I
much.
him too. He's very obnoxious.
You'd have to tell me. You'd have to
And he's
tell
not
me.
really a rapper.
Frizzy, can you describe
He's not
this
a rapper.
person for
He is
me?
a rapper.
He's
Does he
he's
think
called
he's
a
a
rapper.
rapper?
He thinks he's a rapper, but
Did
his,
he-
his dad paid money to the label to get him signed.
Oh shit!
You
This
can
is
do that?
beef.
Damn, did I say that out
Uh-oh.
loud?
Wow.
Is the
You can
mic
do
on?
that.
Is
Spoilers.
the mic on?
Wow.
So he
Doesn't he look like a piece of garbage? though?
he
Yes,
smells.
does.
He
Yes,
looks
he
like he
does.
smells. You're-
He
you
looks
guys
drinks a
like
lot of
I
Bud
would-
Light.
I
People
would
said
not-
he does. He
He
does
does
smell.
smell.
I
Yeah.
would-
If he
Yeah.
was on Tinder, you would swipe down.
I would not sit
You
next
would
to him
throw
on a
your
bus.
phone in the river.
If I see him on a bus, I'd walk
It's the
away.
third iPhone this week.
Right. He looks like he's gonna
He,
rob you.
He is
Yeah.
scary looking. Who is that?
So he has so
I
for the
know to stay
listeners, a
away.
lot of tattoos everywhere on his face and on his hands.
He's
white
a white
boy.
guy. Yeah.
So he doesn't rap, he sings, but he's called a rapper.
And you guys hate him.
He has no
Everyone
hip hop
hates him.
people tattooed on him, but he has all rock stars tattooed on him.
Really?
He's very famous though. A lot of people do
Very
like him.
famous.
Kid
Jake
Rock-
included.
Kid
Jake,
Rock's son or something?
A lot of #1 records actually.
Jake the
Really?
producer.
Number ones?
Yeah.
Jake
Stole
loves
his
him.
name.
I don't
Okay, I
love
got
him.
you. I got you. Stole his name. His name is a combination of the most famous player on the Utah Jazz ever. Who's
Sing
that?
one of his songs.
Of all time?
of all time. Who's one of the most?
Moses Malone.
Well,
Oh.
Moses.
Oh.
That's half of it. You
Moses
got half
is
of it.
him.
Who gets your mail?
Moses.
The
yeah. Who gets your mail?
Moses, the mailman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So the mailman
This is Post
What's-
Malone.
is Post Malone.
Yeah,
This is
man.
Post Malone.
Oh, Post Malone. Okay, I know
Yeah.
the name. I know
Yeah.
who. I didn't know he looked like that.
Yeah.
That's not a good look.
That's not a good look at all,
Now,
especially
his
in the
dad,
dark.
His dad helped him get.
He
a
just came.
deal?
He came from money. So when there's
Wow.
there's certain artists that like,
You can do that.
yeah, unfortunately, it's
That's
like
half
taking
the
it's like
industry.
taking the elevator. But see, here's the thing about
like
taking
Taylor
the
Swift.
yeah,
kinda.
Yeah.
right. Here's the thing about taking the elevator in the
Parents do,
right.
yeah.
Here's the thing about taking the elevator in the industry. Right,
I'm
is it's a shortcut, so you
Okay.
get to the top quickly, but you have weak legs,
Right.
no foundation.
Right. It's like stand up trying to that has no material.
Well,
that has
it's the
headline.
difference between you and an Instagram comedian,
Yeah.
right? So you two, both of y'all could do a whole show with a whole set and know
Yeah.
what that feels like.
Right.
Most of them are contained to 1 minute.
I see.
So for them, if you ask them to do anything beyond 1 minute, that's why
Right.
you see them on a lot of shows and they're not that funny because their comedy is maintained to 1 minute.
You guys
So-
were just talking about that in the one comedy
Yeah.
episode. you
Yeah,
did.
It's true.
so-
Hosting is an art
and,
form.
right,
That's
right.
why
So
Sereny
that's what I'm saying.
is
So there,
wonderful
I mean,
host.
listen, there's nothing wrong with a snack.
Right.
I
But
just
they
I
can't.
just need dinner.
They're not
Need
headliners.
Thanksgiving dinner.
I need Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I need
they're
my
not.
stuff.
They're not headliners.
They're
That's
not.
it.
They're not headliners.
They're
They're
Dickheads.
valets. They're
Okay.
I know
valets.
this from a.
all right. This is a
Punisher thing,
twofer.
not
So
Pun-
who
what
is
that?
this and what are these?
Those are.
Oh, you better get this right, dog.
Those are. I don't know. I don't know.
And
that.
you're a big.
You know me.
Marvel
You know
guy.
this.
I'm
Oh,
a
you're
big.
Marvel
I'm
guy.
a big nerd.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
that.
Like, don't let the sexy fool you, man.
You are kidding me. Yeah. So yeah, who is this character and what is he wearing
It's
on his
tubes.
hand?
I don't know. It's a.
Oh
a
my
snow
gosh.
glove. That's a snow glove.
Snow
Who,
gloves.
okay, name
It's a
name
jewel glove.
name an Avenger. He's the bad guy.
Can you give us a
I'm not-
description of like what movie he's in?
Yes, so
and-
he's in. He's a part of the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe, but he shows up
Okay.
in Infinity War.
I'll know the
and
name.
the
I'm
Avengers.
sure.
And in Endgame, he's the big bad guy,
Okay.
right? They and I'm not gonna give you a spoiler,
he's
but
the
he's
ugly
in that
guy.
movie. He has a thing on him that are Infinity Stones.
You just gave him.
Oh,
I didn't
Infinity.
say his name.
I know, but I asked him
Infinity
what he was
Stones.
Oh, you
wearing.
did the twofer.
Yeah. Okay. So these are
Nice.
Infinity Stones.
Yes.
But you didn't say what the thing is they're in
I-
is though.
I've
Oh,
seen
well,
those on Amazon. The Infinity
Okay,
Stones.
right.
Buy
And
those.
his and he
And what's his name? If you get his name, I'll give you the point.
you get his name, I'm
I
doing
can't. I
naked
can't.
jumping
No.
jacks.
I don't know.
Right
Infinity.
here.
Infinity. No, this is Thanos.
This is Thanos.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the Infinity
Thanos.
Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Thanos.
Yeah. He snapped his fingers in the
And
Infinity
got rid
War,
of half of the universe.
Got rid of half of every person in the universe.
Every living thing.
Yeah.
Trees included.
Nice talent to have.
Now, if you don't know this, I'm going to be upset because I told you to watch this documentary, and I know
Okay.
you didn't. So,
That's friendship.
Okay.
what is this?
I say something about that in a song.
What was the documentary?
Actually,
No,
recently.
We watched a million documentaries.
You gotta know.
You
'Cause
say
That's
Yeah.
that's a great comedy bit
This
right
is
there. If you
this
don't,
Yeah.
was
that's
Net-
material right
big,
there.
big,
Wow.
big time news. It made it to the Netflix documentary. Do you know does this mean anything to
But
you?
would I be without my baby?
That's a good clue. There's a clue.
I thought I low might break, man.
I don't know.
Murder, Inc.
Is
Murder is
that-
murder.
Is that from a festival? Is that like Burning Man or something? Like
Okay, you're on the right
Burned.
track.
It
Now,
burned, all right.
Who's
So it's like Burning Man.
Oh boy. It's kind of.
Kind of
But-
like a spark.
But what I'm really looking for is like who is responsible for this.
Oh.
He was giving you some clues over
What's
there.
your favorite rapper from one of your favorite rappers from the '90s?
Really?
Sing, do what you were
There
doing
was a
before.
rapper from the '90s.
Yeah,
who
yeah.
Started a fire.
Okay, let me pick another one. Yeah. So he goes, "It's murder."
Murder Inc.
Huh?
Murder Inc.
Murder Inc. No, he was with Ashanti a lot. He wears a band. He's like a
Oh
poor
my
man's
God!
Tupac.
LL Cool J started a fire.
No, he's like a poor man's. He's a poor man's Tupac.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
So this is
don't know
Fire
the name.
Festival.
This is Fire Festival. Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
Oh yeah, Ja Rule. You told me about that. Yeah.
Did this
Yeah.
shit and just basically just took a bunch of people's money and had a guy
it
go
just
suck dick
fell
for
apart.
water.
Like for real, go suck dick for water.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
ass she needs and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the water though.
You got the water.
Got the water.
Yeah, you're
Probably
thirsty. You're thirsty.
All right,
But-
we're gonna
Bars.
do
Wow.
one more. This is another softball. I'm really hoping you get this.
These are not softballs. My God, you're giving me calculus here.
Well, she grew up in MLB, so she got a strong
She's
arm.
also a genius, so it doesn't.
Yeah, true
count.
facts.
It's not-
This
Fair.
episode is brought to you by my ego,
Listen,
which,
Okay.
Listen,
which
man.
is going to be
Sometimes
extremely
you gotta
inflated
remind
when
people. You know what I
leave
mean?
here.
She's so humble. Sometimes you gotta remind her. Like,
Okay,
She
what
knows
is
it.
happening
She knows
here?
it. They're going to the prom.
Okay, but who is it and why are they going
That
to the
says
prom?
Some Backstreet Boy or something going to the
Ooh.
prom.
oh,
You don't know who that is.
That's the Backstreet Boy guy.
This is a
whatever.
softball,
Or
remember?
an NSYNC guy or something. It's one of those guys, right? It's like one of those band.
Look,
Frizzy, will you give us a
it's
description
a
of what's
guy.
give us some
Going-
clues. Give us some
I
clues.
remember.
here.
I remember it in the story. He's going to.
You
with
think that
kid.
this is a Backstreet
I'm
Boy?
thinking some singer was
Focus
going
on
with
the
some
left.
kid. It's like a favor. or
So
something.
the school is. Can I say the school?
Yeah.
Like nobody
so,
had
so the
a
school is
oh.
more.
Listen to your clues.
British guy.
He's excited right now.
No, British guy. I'm getting close. I'm like a clairvoyant on this.
Yeah, British. You're
I'm like,
getting
I'm like a
very
psychic, Frizz.
close. This is very close to
But let's
home
see
for
it.
you.
This is very close to
Frizz,
home.
I closed my eyes.
Yeah, right.
Very close to home.
It's North Versailles
Okay.
prom.
Did I see him?
Oh no,
here.
sorry,
is that the
Chartreuse
one I-
Valley. Sorry,
did we
Chartreuse
see
Valley.
him at the Smokey Robinson?
Nope.
Dinner? That was a
Chartreuse Valley's prom.
Chartreuse Valley prom.
And
Okay, he has a He has a future.
You saw him.
He's a
Hey,
future singer.
you saw him on
Psychic.
Monday.
Yeah,
You saw him this Monday.
Oh my God!
You
I
were
can't
just,
remember.
you
I can't remember
you
yet.
like
That's
literally
wrong.
were just like,
Yeah.
you actually,
It
you
is
actually,
not the bus.
you actually yelled at him.
I did Frizz.
Yeah,
He
real shit.
played on the same team as the bus.
Wait.
Yeah, he.
Oh my God.
Football player. Okay, come on.
Okay,
You're
come
warm.
on.
You're warm.
Getting there.
Come on, turn the microwave on.
Retired playing.
Can't. I don't know if I can give
Look
you that
at his
one.
skin.
Okay.
Is it wrinkly and
Okay,
old?
you just got that clue. Fortnite. What was one of the Fortnite clues?
He played with the bus. He played with.
Oh man.
He
What was
played
one
with
of the
Bettis.
what was one of the Fortnite clues?
Hmm.
Who doesn't
Played on
dance?
the same team
It's Bettis.
as Bettis.
So he's,
I can't believe that you guys aren't like.
yeah, I
I'm about
usually
to-
know the.
I'm about to
players.
walk
trying- I
home,
can't
Doc.
remember- I'm trying to think of.
This
the-
is
this
Juju
player.
Smith-Schuster.
Holy
That's
crap,
you,
dude.
you know you threw me off. The Bettis.
He played on the same
No.
team.
Bettis
as-
is retired.
I literally said his name like 5
But he
minutes ago.
Yeah, that's why I said the
Yeah,
No, when
Fortnite
you
clue.
said Bettis, my mind just completely went.
Tried to
Bettis
take
is
him
I
out.
was
retired.
trying to throw you off, but
No,
Juju.
no, no. So
Juju.
Bettis is retired. So but I thought I was gonna guess Juju, but the thing is,
We said
I thought
Roethlisberger.
retired because you said Bettis. I go, oh.
Yeah,
Jerome
Juju.
Bettis.
He
Okay.
saw one of his fans
Yeah,
tweeted
he did the
him
prom.
and
Yep.
said, "I don't have a date to the prom. Will you come to the prom?"
So
with
he
me?"
went to the
He
prom.
went and got a matching suit for him and
Yep.
took him to the prom, which I
Yep.
thought that was
Sereny,
very
our next
sweet.
game is going to be just printing out pictures of Steelers, not in the uniforms, and see if he can get them.
No,
That's
you
a
know what?
good one.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get her on the NFL next week. All right.
I'll
Yeah,
study.
I'll-
Can we call
Go
it? Can
for
we
it.
call?
Sereny-
Can we call it?
In
Still
her
don't know.
defense, she did try to.
And then they're going to come out
I did.
behind
I
the
thought-
Yeah,
curtain.
yeah.
She did. Now I should have got that, but Bettis threw him. Sorry.
I'm in real
But
good with the Steelers right now. I can make that.
That
happen.
is a
Yeah.
good game. We're gonna play that again.
Thank
That's
you.
fine.
Those are really.
That's
those were
crazy.
tough. Those are good,
Thank
but they
you.
were
Yeah,
good.
man.
Thank you.
They were
thank you.
really good mainstream pop culture questions.
Yeah.
So
She took time, man.
Yeah.
it's very good. We're gonna do
Yeah.
it again.
Thank you. Yeah, I have more. I definitely have more.
Oh, we'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it next week.
Shout out to the
We'll do it
iPad,
next
man.
week. I love. You know why? I'm learning.
Come on, and learning
we love
is
learning. We love the learning
fundamental.
channel.
I'm
This
learning.
is like
Frizz.
the learning channel.
I'm learning about things.
Reading Rainbow
Yes.
in this beat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Wow. Okay.
I
some
can,
good
he got the
things that-
Roomba and the iPad, so
That's about it.
And you vape, but you still got to
I do
provide
vape.
evidence for
I didn't know that was a
Not
vape.
vape.
I
He doesn't
don't.
vape.
not see, we hang out with him all.
Well, I mean,
the
you're not
time.
really
He
supposed to be
dragged me to
vaping
the
right now
cigar
anyway,
bar
though,
with
right?
him.
I do cigar. But
Okay.
I do vape.
Okay.
No, he doesn't.
And I
People
go to
really-
Southside
yeah.
and I get my little. I like this. You know what? I like the flavored ones at night. I'll
Of
do
course you
butterscotch.
do. Yes, I was just gonna say he likes like
The old
mango,
man
Wait, they have flavors.
warm vanilla
Oh,
sugar.
You wouldn't
yeah.
believe
They
it.
have flavors.
They
That's
have
crazy.
every flavor:
He gets the
cherry,
root beer flavor.
strawberry.
They have a root
Jim
beer.
likes
Cream
cigar
soda.
flavor.
They have a cream. So, what does it taste like?
Like
Do they have an
exactly.
Iron City flavored one?
They should have
They
one.
should,
Write
Iron
that down.
City.
Sarah, another great idea from you. You
Yeah.
know what? They,
I went.
Ferris should do a chocolate.
we got to do a chocolate one.
Oh,
they
my
they do
gosh.
have a chocolate. Like
Yeah.
you,
I wouldn't know, man. I don't smoke. So
You know what?
I
Though?
don't know anything.
It's glycanol. In other words, the same stuff that's in cake mix. So it's really
Oh.
90% less than.
Isn't like a big like don't vape campaign going?
Yeah.
Oh
on?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
Right.
tobacco company doesn't want you vaping because it takes away from cigarettes. But
Oh,
it's
that's
probably
smart.
it's not. There's not heated. There's no combustion. There's no tar. And,
Right.
so it cuts back a little on my cigars.
So you're
but-
just dying a little slower.
yeah, I'm dying a little
and
slower.
a little cooler, and a little less stinky.
I don't do it outside.
A little
of,
less stinky.
Yeah, I just do it while I'm laying in
It's
bed.
cool to kiss somebody after they vape because
You know
that's
what?
cigarettes kiss.
It's a good idea if you're
Yeah.
trying to lose weight. Get the flavored ones because like when you're watching TV,
yeah. Oh, you just vape up.
it kind of I'll hit a little butterscotch
Oh.
or whatever, and so it doesn't you don't get
That's hey.
Huh?
Listen, I'm not mad at it. Look, I'm not mad at it.
Do whatever
what-
you want to yourself.
guilt nicotine.
Yes.
Who cares? Nobody cares about your
Nobody-
body.
yeah, nobody-
That is awesome. It's very good.
Okay.
you.
there it is.
All right,
Wow.
we have we always do these weird questions.
With
Oh,
our-
I love
Yeah,
those. Okay.
You know, now these are like hypotheticals.
I love hypotheticals.
You know?
Frizz
no
is
one ever
like-
answers a lot of. I love that.
Yeah, these.
I
are
want those.
Okay, this is if you could get
Okay.
$10,000.
Yes.
Jake, you could join us too. If you could get $10,000 every time
Okay.
somebody punched you in the face as hard as they can
Yeah.
each day,
Okay.
and I'm talking square on, boom. You pick the person, like you know, you get
So,
10
yeah.
grand.
Okay.
But
So you pick the person.
yeah, but
Where
yeah,
are
you pick the
going?
person. No, we should change. You don't pick the person. You can get a little person.
I'm gonna pick.
No. Let's just say
I'm gonna pick a paraplegic.
whoever you
I
pick.
choose to leave this conversation.
Whoever
Yeah,
you
that's
whoever you
terrible.
pick
It's
has
not
to be over 170. No, we get 10
They
grand.
gotta be over
Well, how many
170.
times would you take a punch for 10 grand? You
I
wouldn't
like
take a
So
punch.
okay. So let
For
me let's do a
$10,000.
hypothetical.
Like
'cause
in the arm, maybe?
No, in the face.
face.
For $10,000?
No.
let me tell you.
Oh,
Let
I'd
me tell
take
you.
one a day.
Let me tell you why I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it for
Let me
one
tell you
day?
why I
For
wouldn't
10
do it.
grand?
For one,
Okay.
and this is where if I stepped out of hypothetical, I'm really good at my
Yeah.
job.
He's
so
an
I
Emmy.
can,
Like, he's not,
yeah, so I
he
can
doesn't need
I'm
that.
about to get a Grammy. Look, I can get 10 G's
Yeah.
quick. But also, I'm on TV, right? So my face helps me sell, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if that money is great, but none of that money they'll be using that to fix my face.
Okay, 150 grand.
One punch whenever like you're down.
150
Like, oh,
G's.
it's been a rough month.
Yeah,
Mm.
150 grand.
Yeah.
150.
Maybe
grand.
10 was too low. That changes the game a little.
150 grand though. If
Uh-huh.
we talking 750, we could talk about that.
No. 750. Yeah, there has to be a number.
700,
I'm saying a number that is that you would have to take a punch for the money. Let's say $500,000.
I hate this question.
It's interesting.
Half a million.
I would do it. I would
$500,000?
take the hit for $500,000.
See, I'm a smart guy though. Like I would.
Although I'd have like concussions.
I you wear the mouthpiece.
Yeah,
so
you
my
could wear a
teeth wouldn't get
mouthpiece.
fucked
Mhm.
up.
Oh, your teeth. Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
never get my teeth
Yeah.
messed up.
I would do it for $500,000.
Well, what I would do is
I would do it for 10.
Well, what I would do is I would let somebody hit me the first time,
Okay.
and then once I got the money, I would get spikes installed in my cheeks.
Oh,
Spikes.
I see what you're saying.
So then the next person can hit me, but they're
And
not
then they
gonna
hurt their hand. They wouldn't want to hit you hard.
Well, I
You
don't
know, what
think
if you
the
wear a
person
helmet?
that
What-
wants to hit you wants to hit you. They're just doing it to get it over with.
But that's fine. They can get it over with, but
For
I'm
the
still
money.
going to have spikes in my thing.
Now,
So
but-
that determines controlling the situation.
But if you think of it, guys, $500,000.
I would do it for $500,000.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
would do anything
There's
for
a.
that.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. There's a number.
Yeah.
The number was too low. I guess the
Anything.
10 grand. Because you're right. 10 grand. I think
that's good.
you
Let me
know,
send a text. Right?
But a half a million,
Call your guy.
Right?
you're gonna
Call
get
all
hit.
of them. I don't care.
They're at ATM around here.
You get hit in $500,000 and you can recover. And it'd be nice.
That's true.
Yeah.
But then it changes if you go for $1 million. Would you let Tyson hit you in the face?
Wow, that's a good one. I
No.
like that.
No.
I was
That's
gonna,
a whole-
That's a better
It's
question.
a whole different
I
conversation.
like that.
though.
I was gonna bring that because I was thinking it too. First thing I thought
Yeah.
was the punch of face.
Tyson in his
Tyson.
prime or Tyson today?
Even
Doesn't
Tyson
matter, both
today,
nasty.
I
we're
know.
not doing
They're both
either
nasty.
one. I'll be like, I'm on my way, and I'll just never
All right,
come.
Tyson.
I'll
I'd
ghost
send
him.
my sister who looks just like me.
She'd
She'd
no.
die, so I'd get to take the money.
It was like you don't look exactly like your profile picture.
With
like
$1
filters.
million, okay,
Okay.
for a punch from Tyson,
You knock
I would
your head
say
off.
You're
no.
not doing
I would
that.
say no because he killed
Because
me.
you
He
can,
would
well,
kill
also
you.
you can't spend money in heaven.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not taking.
Good
you know what I
point.
mean?
Take it with you.
Good point. You cannot spend money.
Yeah,
in
and
heaven.
he would you'd be dead. You
You'd
would
be
have
dead.
a heart attack as he's walking up. You would have heart palpitations and fall over and die.
Oh yeah, he'd
You
feel bad.
might be able to
He'd
like
be bad.
I could probably-
withstand a
I think I
hit,
can take it,
but
feel
you'd be
bad.
hurt bad.
Yeah.
Like I'm.
He would knock my head off of my body.
Well, I would
He'd feel-
definitely if I
Take
survive,
two.
I'm
Me
leaving
and
with
Jake
a
are twinks.
I'm leaving with a lazy. I'm leaving with a lazy eye if I
Yeah.
survive.
Yeah. Oh, you got a lazy eye
Like,
for sure at that point,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? Like, but if I can get a sunglasses sponsor
Yeah.
after that, you know what I mean?
Mike
What up,
Ty-
Ray-Bans?
Mike Tyson would feel bad though because I killed Jim Krenn.
Don't
I
look. I'm
killed
not
him.
even acknowledging the joke
I
you do
killed
right
him.
now because if he listen, you know what I mean? He might,
I'm
you
Mike,
know.
man, the great. I'm Mike, the great. You know, I met him at the Super Bowl 2005.
Yeah.
And his place is one of the Super Bowl parties, man.
Yeah.
And I walked up to
No,
him.
we're not doing
He
school.
hugged me.
I'll text him.
He hugged me.
I don't even want to meet him in person.
I don't want to meet him.
He was very nice.
I hear he's nice.
Very nice.
But everybody-
and then he punched me in the face
Right, the
for free.
nice.
For free.
Most of the time, the nicest.
No,
if
he's
you ever watch any scary movie with any
very
serial
nice.
killer, they're super nice in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're always nice.
Oh
in the
my God,
beginning.
he's such a
They
gentleman.
lure you in.
Credits.
Yeah.
Boom.
Especially
and the real
me.
them come out.
I'm gone first. I'm the first dude gone
Yeah.
Yes.
in every
Black
movie.
guy always gets,
Yeah.
Always.
But at least the
gets-
black dude's like smashing when he dies. Most of the time they fucking when they die.
Yeah.
I think Trey Songz was just in the movie. It was like,
Mm-hmm.
just let me get this nut out real quick.
Richard Pryor, he does the funniest bit. You know,
Oh yeah.
right?
Oh,
You go,
yeah.
hello, goodbye.
All right, I'm ready for your next one. I'm
All
ready
right,
for your
ready?
next one. Yeah.
Okay,
This one
if
better
you
be
could,
good.
if you could,
He had to fix your question.
she's so tough on me.
That's what I do, man. I'm out here. That's why she keeps me around. That's why Cindy's on speed dial. I'm trying to figure out her ringtone right now.
If you could replace the body sound of a fart on your body,
Okay.
what sound would you choose?
That's a good-
So when
okay.
you fart, you'd have to choose the sound. You know, like
like
you would
another
go,
bodily function,
like a bell?
a snore.
No, every time or a snore. Every time you fart, that sound you can replace what?
I would
I'm gonna
change-
do a bell.
Mine
I
would
would.
be,
What would you do?
Yeah.
Yours would be what the fuck,
Yeah.
WTF, your
Yeah.
song. It'd be like
Oh, my
Okay.
song. Can my song
is
play
coming
every
out.
time I fart?
Yeah,
That'd
sure.
be. I would change it to
That's
a
the
compliment.
marketing.
I thought about making it a compliment.
That's
Oh,
marketing.
how?
Oh,
I mean,
like nice hat.
Yeah, like every time I fart, it's a different
Great
compliment.
teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're
So
really
you like fart.
excellent.
They're like farting. They're like, oh, that's.
I was going with a bell so
So-
people knew I farted and they can get away.
Why no? By
You know,
that
ding,
time,
ding,
it's
ding,
already
ding,
out.
And they go, oh, he farted. Jimmy,
You
get
know what I
out,
mean?
get away.
Or
from
I'd make it a ringtone.
Mhm.
that's
So
that's
somebody
just the
calling
ringtone
me,
would be pretty good
Somebody
too.
calling me. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what about the SVU sound that you were talking about?
Every time I fart,
That's good.
yo, that's it right there.
That's
It's over.
mine.
Whoa.
It's over. That's
Dun,
it.
dun.
Dun, dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
That's it's definitely a special crime.
That is
I promise
really-
you
Yours
that.
would be dun dun, and yours would be
Dun,
dun
dun.
dun 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 dun. And then we all get together and drink a
Yeah.
bunch
And
of
then
cold
as
brew.
I
Wow.
fart, I wanted to go bow now, like
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
and then
Yeah,
as long as Dick Wolf makes all my underwear.
All right. I love his. I love his shows. Dick Wolf.
Executive producer.
You know,
Dick Wolf, just right on the band.
he's really good, isn't he? Dick Wolf.
He's
shows.
amazing, man.
I love those shows.
Just when I think he gonna let me
Good
down, I'm like,
Dick.
Dick, this episode's looking real weird. Then I'm like, what?
Then he brings it.
He was
so
the
good.
realest. Yeah, it's like it gets me every time.
Me
I don't know
too.
how he get me every time, man.
Brilliant. Oh, I know. I would name a buzzer from when you score a goal in hockey. Every time.
Mine already sound like that.
But see, you gotta remember now.
like that.
Mine already sound
But
kind
see,
of like
here's
that.
the thing. Like, if we get let's get
Score, and I yell score.
let's get grown up for a second.
Okay.
You gotta remember though that works both ways. Because if you into some anal shit and
Yes.
then
Yes.
like I don't want, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Wait,
imagine.
so you're getting a dick in
Yeah,
your ass?
yeah.
no, I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I thought that's what you
No,
meant.
no, I'm just saying for anybody,
Yeah.
like anybody who
This is
does
a
it.
fart,
Anybody.
though. The noise would be you'd hear the noise.
Bum, bum.
Can you please just make ringtones and sound effects?
Yes.
I just want just the gym.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Call Jimmy.
We-
Okay, that was a good one. I like that one better than the last one. I like that question.
yeah, that's good.
You good?
All right, how about this?
Okay,
If
ready.
you had to choose, now you have to choose. You got to go one.
Okay.
The last name for the rest of your life
Mhm.
is either anal leakage or dick face.
Dick face.
Dick face all day.
DS,
I'm going straight
yeah.
dick face. That's
Dick
that's
I'd be
face?
like, it's pronounced dishfusage.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
come
French.
on. The lady got
Jim
class.
Dick face.
Come on, the lady got class.
I like Jim anal leakage because it's a 3-name thing.
Oh yeah,
You know,
hyphenate it.
right?
Get a hyphen in
I
there.
got a hyphen.
Get a hyphen
Jim
up in there.
anal leakage, and I could
plug
go
it up.
Hyphens make stuff fly.
right. It's
Hy-
cool.
Hyphen
I
would
think
plug it up.
Yeah, it makes stuff fly.
It's more like sophisticated.
Are you looking at your fucking
Sorry,
watch
I'm
on my
getting,
shelf?
No, this is what happened. I muted everything, and I'm getting blown up right now.
Rude.
And I'm trying to I'm no matter what. I ain't pull the phone out.
But you have the iWatch.
This is worse. Like I gotta go.
No. Here's the thing. Let me just to make that situation better. This is an iWatch, so I'm getting text
I
messages.
get the iWatch. Yeah, I know.
I got called like 6 times.
Right.
And I'm getting text messages, and
Yes.
they're coming up on my watch.
As long as
so
it's
I
not
can,
a ride to
I
the
can
hospital.
glimpse to see if, like, okay, is it an emergency? No.
Yes,
So now
that's
swipe
what
it up.
you're going to get at the end of the show. Frizzy, can you ride me to the hospital? And here you are.
No, well, I'm in town for this small amount of time, and I got a lot of
Yes,
sponsors.
you got to catch up on it.
I
That's
got a
what
lot
we
of cool stuff
appreciate.
about to happen that's going on.
Well, why
so.
don't you tell us about it? Because
Yeah.
I think we're running out of time. So tell us where we can find you, what you're doing.
Oh man. Well, it's Frizzy everywhere. FRZY. I'm the new face of Steve Madden, which is great. So the
Wow.
billboard is up in Times Square right now.
That's
so you can go
huge.
to New York. Yeah, it's great, man. So
Huge,
just
Frizz.
That's
humbled
great.
by that, man. It's been amazing. I'm wearing Steve Madden now. Everything I wear is Steve Madden.
I really like those shoes.
Very nice.
Thank you, man.
sick.
Thank you.
Very
so
nice.
just working hard on that. My new song Golden is out right now, which is
Okay.
also the official song of the Steelers, which was on Monday Night Football.
Okay.
on Monday.
Official song of the
Yeah,
Steelers.
so yeah.
Okay, so that's your song,
a
Frizz.
huge credit.
Huge,
My
man.
goodness,
Monster
congratulations.
mode right now. So it's been
So you got some
humbling.
great stuff going on.
Yeah,
there,
man.
Frizz.
We're about to start shooting a video. That's what these messages are about. I'm
Oh,
shooting the
okay.
video.
We're holding you up.
next week. No. I'm not
just
doing it till. I'm not doing it till next week. But I will have. I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out. I don't want to. I got to wait to surprise. I'll tell you guys off air.
Okay.
But there's
Yeah.
something cool that Ford is doing for me.
I see. With
So
the
that's-
video.
With the video. So
I
they're
see.
messaging me
Can't
right now
say
to
it.
confirm stuff. Right. So that's
He's
what
like,
I'm
Obama won't stop texting me.
Right.
Dan Barack.
Yeah. No.
Always texting.
So I mean, with the new song out right now, the city named the day after me, which is great. Frizzy Day officially
Frizzy
forever,
Day.
which is dope. So I'm doing,
Isn't that
we're
awesome?
organizing, getting stuff ready for that. Oh, I will be performing. Excuse me. Well, I'll be performing in the holiday parade this year.
Okay.
And last year I got
Turn
honored
up.
in it.
You
Which
got
is
the key to the city, right?
you got the key to city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frizzy,
So I
when
got
is-
honored
wait,
in it.
When
Yeah.
is Frizzy Day?
Yeah, when is
It's January 11th.
Because
So it's
we're gonna
my-
do
it-
something.
Yeah.
so
We'll
it's my-
decorate the tree with
is
the
it
little-
last year
Yeah.
you got it?
Last year they named it, yeah,
Yep.
because I won the Emmy. So if I get the Grammy nominations come out next month.
It's the coolest
So I
thing,
get the
yeah.
nomination. I'll be one of the first artists ever to get a Grammy and an Emmy in the same year span.
Wow.
You know what excites
You don't
me?
have a day.
Yes, I
and
do.
you're like Mr. What?
February 22nd, 2008.
Google it.
Oh,
2008.
Jim Krenn.
2008.
Yeah.
Jim Krenn Day.
It's almost 2020.
But you get it forever.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. So
It's
no,
your
so
day.
I mean it's perfect because my birthday's November
Yes.
1st, right? January 11th, so it's the
Yeah.
reverse. So
Yeah.
either way you flip, my
Yeah.
birthday is my day.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
so-
you know what my favorite day is?
What?
Frizzy Eve.
Frizzy.
Frizzy.
What up, Frizzy.
nice,
Can we all get together and do a show on Frizzy?
Oh, we need to.
Frizzy
Well,
Eve,
I'll say
yes.
this because I'll tell you guys
We
off.
sit
air.
around the frizzy
That's
tree.
great.
Right?
The Frizzy
Oh, that's
tree.
nice.
I get my
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm
Some
doing something.
Friznog.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you right now because I
Exciting.
haven't even how confident I am in
cookies
Frizzy
and milk
this
out for
year.
Frizzy.
I haven't even told you guys yet, but I can
Okay,
promise you guys will be a part of what I'm doing
Okay.
for Frizzy Day. Every year,
I'm in.
every
We're
Frizzy
in.
Day forever is going to be a charity. So I'm gonna raise money for I've been
See,
I'm
I
right
didn't
now.
do that.
Yeah,
I'm
Well,
not that
Jim hates
thoughtful.
charity. That sucks.
Yeah, I'm not that thoughtful. I did nothing for Jim
he really
Crane Day.
does not
Absolutely
like charity
nothing.
at all.
Yeah,
But
no.
I'll help.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, we're in.
Well, she looked better doing it, man.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
much, very much.
But no, I mean, with great power comes great responsibility. So I mean, just doing that and just pushing the new singles out right now, which is great. I'm doing a lot of big shows coming up. We're about to start touring.
I
As well.
love
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Man, it's huge
Chris?
right now, man. And I'm
You know?
pushing for Pittsburgh of the year this year, which a lot
Okay.
of the campaigns have been doing it a lot because I've done about 52 different big charity events this year, which has
Okay.
been amazing.
That's true.
Where is Pittsburgh? I've never been there.
No, you don't know?
Mm-mm.
I'll show you. You can close
Pittsburgh.
your eyes. Yeah.
Is that like outside of
gotta
like
go-
Leechburg?
No,
Go,
'cause
go,
what
you
you
gotta
gonna
get,
do?
get one of our Yinzer cards. You'll see it. You'll see what Pittsburgh is. You'll
What
learn
happens?
about
You're
it.
gonna make it. You're gonna go right. You gonna see a bus in a hole.
Oh no!
Don't go into that hole.
Frizz-
No, but yeah, so no, I mean, this literally, this year has been amazing. I'm the third rapper in history to win the Emmy. So
That's huge.
now,
tremendous.
getting
Isn't that
this
awesome?
Getting this Grammy takes me on the EGOT road, which is amazing.
John Legend status.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah,
EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
yep, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. I got something.
Next time he's here, we're
That's
replacing the
not pop
pumpkin with the
culture.
Did you
Grammy.
know that?
With the Grammy, yeah. I should have brought the Emmy just to be that
Yeah, we
guy.
could have
Need
had
Did you
coffee.
bring it next time?
Yeah, I'll bring it with me. Yeah,
Jim, we're gonna put it where the pumpkin goes.
I just want to hold one.
No, I mean it was just
Give a speech.
and now just being about to join the Grammy Recording Academy, which is crazy, and just being that artist that is following in Jay-Z's footsteps and making history. Right? A lot of the things I've been doing in the city here, particularly is making history. A lot of rappers have never done that here in the city.
That's what my question is. Like, there's a lot of Pittsburgh rappers. And
Yeah.
Like, how does one? It's a deep question, but
Well,
like, how does
yeah.
one actually make it?
Well, it's
You gotta
interesting,
bang
right?
Amber
Yeah.
Rose.
Yeah, right. Well, it's interesting, right? I was doing an interview in LA, and they were like, "Yo, the three, you guys are the three big ones. Me, Mac, and Wiz are the three that made it,
Mhm.
right?
Okay.
But I'm the only one that didn't go with Taylor Gang, right? That wasn't like Mac and Wiz are in the same situation, right? It's a lot of
Right.
coattails in that situation,
Okay.
right? Where people hop on other people's fame, and then not,
Right. Built.
like especially like Mac. I think Mac is even more talented than Wiz personally, but his fame came from the endorsement. So for me, I never wanted that endorsement. I wanted to do it myself.
Right.
And which is great. And coming back here is amazing always. But I think it's consistency. A lot of people, especially in this city, and I know you guys could probably relate to this when it comes to comedy. I think in general people click up, right? So
Oh,
what
yeah.
happens is
Mhm.
people compliment each other in circles.
Right.
So no one wants anyone else to be better than them because they want to. We did it as a team, but there's a difference between popularity and success. People get that confused now. So there's people who, like for instance, I'll
Right.
go. I'm trying not to say any names, right? But I was people like, oh, Frizz, like I want to do this. Da, 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 da. I just did this show, and I was
Right.
like, oh, well, where'd you do the show at? They're like, oh, in a store here in the city. And I'm like, I mean, that's cool, but like. Yeah, it was so. All my boys was there. Like that's good. But
Right.
like you got to be okay with putting yourself in uncomfortable situations.
Right. Right.
And also, my role models became famous without Instagram or without Facebook. Right. So I need to make sure that if somebody pulled the plug on the internet tomorrow, I'm still famous. I'm still the person right. But
Perfect example. Is
Yeah.
The guy we were at the dinner when we met Frizz was I think Smokey Robinson.
yes,
And
yeah.
talking to his manager at times how he pushes himself. This guy's like in
Yeah.
his 70s where he's like a 19-year-old the way he pushes
Right,
himself and
right.
thinks young. Like
Yes.
he thinks a certain way and makes himself uncomfortable.
Right.
In which you have to do.
That's
to
the switch
reinvent.
of it. Yeah. When you as like me, I'm young. I think old, and then when I get old, I'm gonna think young. Like being
you gotta
able
do.
to do that comfortably, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
You
like
get it.
real. That's
Yes.
you. You know what I mean? Like so, and being a brand, understanding that like this is I'm Frizzy. I'm a brand now.
Yes.
Like I'm not just a person out here rapping bars and doing and also demanding that level of respect, and and being okay with being that person. So it's humbling in a way too, but knowing that like me and Sereny go back.
Right.
Like so to understand who I'm talking to. This
Right.
is my friend. This is not she just want me on the show. No, this is my friend. So doing this is just having a conversation with microphones. It's not.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna always. I always say somebody's like, if you could own a company and give it to your friends, or if you can own a company with your friends, what would you do? I say I'd own Victoria's Secret.
Can I be like the assistant manager?
Yeah, you could. Well, but for me, it's a pun, right? Because that company is built off of giving people support.
Yes.
Yeah.
Breast.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
I like
shout
that.
out to
Breast,
October,
which
right? Breast cancer
mesmerized
awareness.
me.
We out here.
Yeah. That's my
But it's
thing.
about doing that and making sure that you keep the people around you.
You
With
had
great
me
power
excited
convictions.
about Victoria's Secret.
It's
Yeah,
okay. Look, you can still.
We're
I mean,
thinking
you can
about
still
all
go
day.
get them, and you know what I mean. Just they right now. We got. I support Me Too too
But
much.
it's,
right
it's
now.
nice
Like-
about the building a career, like you said. There's fame and there's fame. So
Yes.
Fame from your
That's what I mean, right?
Right.
There's people who are. That's the difference.
yeah.
So now I'm waking up and I'm doing calls with Billboard magazine. I'm talking to Rolling Stone, and we trying to figure this stuff out. And there's a difference, but understanding that it all can be taken away from you. So just working hard and being consistent and knowing who you are and working. That's why when my song, it's funny when the song played on Monday Night Football, I put this online. I was writing. I had deadlines, so I was watching the game, but I had it on mute.
Mhm.
So then my phone started blowing up. It's like friends from everywhere. Like, yo, that's so dope. And I'm like, what you talking about? And they're like, yo, there's gold in this plant. So shout out to DVR, DirecTV. And I rewound it, and I looked, and I saw, you know what I mean, that it was on it. And it was one of the great feelings. And even though the song is on the Billboard charts and it's climbing, and I think it's going to be my first #1, which I'm really excited about that. But it's still being like, oh, this is really a cool moment, especially being from the city.
Well, I would say for anybody young watching out there, it's kind of cool. You're positive. You're a positive person.
Always,
and you
man.
got to be positive to
vibes.
make it. You can't be the person who's just thinking You really
Well,
got to
there's a
push.
lot of those,
You got to
though.
just say, I'm going to do
Right.
this. It's
Well,
going
now
to happen.
it's
I'm going to do
popular
it.
to be mean, man. People like to.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's
Being
easy.
nice is the road less
Mhm.
traveled.
That's what I'm saying. But it's such a great feeling to make somebody else smile.
Right.
Like it's so.
That's what it's all about.
Come on, man. I'm out here trying to make toothbrushes every day. But that's the fun. That's the fun part to see this.
Lexicon
Right?
of all your analogies.
Yeah,
I love
See
it.
that, Sereny?
Yeah.
When you yell at me and make me,
Fuck off.
you can make
You're right. It is easier.
make me
I
smile.
like
But
that.
keep-
She
Right.
should make me smile.
But
No.
keeping the people
Pass.
around,
Doesn't.
but keeping people around you that can check you,
Pass.
right? Like keeping people around you that could like really put like she could put me in my place. If I came on here, you
believe
know, we out here that she's like, oh,
She
don't
is-
forget that, you know what I mean?
Don't
I got
Trust
some,
me, Sereny's the one. She'll
She
tell
got
me
stories.
if I
man.
have hair
Sereny got
dye
a
in my
book.
ear.
Don't forget about Blackstreet. I know.
She knows. Sereny could
And
do
a
it.
massive talent.
Oh,
which
ridiculous.
I saw,
My
before, and you did too.
Yeah,
when you were
man.
talking off the air. This young lady's incredibly talented.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen a lot of different hairstyles with her, man.
right.
I've seen it come
Yeah.
and go. You know
So,
what I
yeah,
mean?
that's her thing.
I was back in the dark hair ponytail
No,
days.
she's
I
on
don't
that.
know
Yeah,
about.
it's come full circle. It's
I've
like-
only known her for a year, and I've seen like 8 different hairstyles.
Yeah, man.
She's in witness
Yeah.
protection. That's why.
Well, I'm doing something cool too. With you, next week, UPMC is studying my brain, which is awesome.
Your brain?
What?
Your brain.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Rolling Stone.
Studying your brain.
Yeah, so I got called a genius, which is really cool, humbling, and I think 2 lines ahead of everything. So like when it comes to the freestyle stuff and all that stuff and rapping in general, and that's why they call me the next Jay-Z and all that cool stuff. So I
Okay.
think 2 lines ahead. So UPMC doesn't. At the speed that I think and how I visualize, I do pictures and words.
Really?
My memory.
Wow.
Like, I can tell you.
Because I'm called
The
a
color
genius. I'm called a genius a lot. also.
No,
Yeah.
no one has ever said that. Nope.
My mom.
Yeah.
Lou.
Your mom.
No,
Never
Lou doesn't say that either. All right, I'm lying.
But no,
She did.
UPMC is going
I
to
would
study my
love to
brain
see
and
what
and
UPMC says
that's-
about your fucking brain. I would
No,
love
that's
to see
int-
that study.
that's
the machine
interesting,
will, the
though.
machine will break.
Because I gotta learn. What is this stuff? So they're gonna study your brain.
Yeah, they put me in like for 3 days, Sunday,
to
Monday,
see
Tuesday.
how quick
Wow.
it moves.
Yeah, they're going to show me different images and have me respond differently and give me different challenges that all about wordsmith and this. And then
They're gonna have you
analyze.
freestyle.
Yeah, they're going to be
And they'll
freestyle
have
all
you
the
freestyle,
time.
so they want to see how quick it moves and works.
Yeah, because I
That
think
is
in words. So
sick.
if you say a word to me, instead of just doing a common thing, my brain automatically figures it out. I went to school.
Really?
Well, when I went to school, I majored in intelligence and I minored in psychology and philosophy, which intelligence is CIA training. Right?
Okay.
So
Yes,
for me,
I see.
facial expressions, analyticals, breakdown, hand-to-hand combat.
Really?
weapons
Can you
training,
do?
yeah.
Can you do like movements and stuff? Do you read people?
Oh yeah, as soon as I walk in the room, or like I'll count how many people here, or figure out their ticks. Right? That's
Yeah.
a thing.
Do I have a tick?
automatically.
What's his?
I
It's stuck in the back of your neck. I can see it. What's Jim's tick? What makes-
You really want to know?
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta know
We're
it.
over time.
No, don't
but
tell
I
her.
need
It's
to
fine.
hear
Don't
this.
tell
This is
Siri
worth
the
it.
tick. Tell
Tell-
me. It
tell us and our
Do
viewers.
not tell her the tick.
What are his deepest, darkest
Do not
insecurities?
tell her the tick.
And all of his ticks. I don't even know what
She
that
will.
means.
Well, here's
Use
what's cool
it.
about here's what's cool about analyzing people, right? Is that Jim? So I'll tell you something about Jim. It's not really necessarily a tick, right? But without knowing Jim, Jim is a performer, right? So Jim has been through things. His performance and what he's known for is being on stage, right? So Jim must have come from a situation growing up where he wasn't heard a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So what Jim does is when Jim has a thought to get out, he gets it out, regardless of if you're right. If he starts, so some people, if you start talking and I start talking,
He talks over everyone.
Right.
Yes.
But also, but it's because he wants to make sure you hear what he's saying. It's not because what he's saying is more important than you, but so he wants to make sure you hear what he's saying, which most people like that go into a profession that allows him to speak. So on stage, no one can interrupt him because it's rude at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to listen to him.
So
He's figured out a job that makes me have to listen to him without him being rude. So in a way,
I like that.
psychologically,
accurate?
he figured out a way to be.
I think it is. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a very
Wow.
quiet kid.
Right.
I'm kind of quiet off the stage. I guess I'm not really.
No.
No.
I'm not. I'm loud.
Well,
But, you know, I was real quiet. I was very
Right.
shy as a kid.
Well, right, but that's what I'm saying. So you figured out a way to be able to put yourself in a place where people have to listen to you.
That's
Because most
true.
kids that are quiet don't speak because they don't think they're going to get heard.
That's true.
So psychologically, if I could put myself in a place where you have to pay attention to me and you have to listen, and then it puts pressure on me, right?
yes,
That's what it does.
that's
So-
true. Because at 17, I remember the first, it was real quiet, and all of a sudden I got standing ovation in the comedy thing.
and it changes everything.
It changed everything. It was
Right.
euphoric.
And then you get addicted to
People
success.
liked me then,
Right. So you want
or knew
that.
I was, whatever.
Right. You want that. So it's one of those things where you notice when you walk in, you notice people, where you read who they are, how they carry themselves, but I think the fun part for me with that is people's growth, because sometimes you'll meet somebody and they're just exactly the same as when you saw them
Okay.
before, and they think, what's going on? I'm doing it right, and they're not doing anything to progress. I'd
Right.
rather be around people that are progressing and failing than standing still and succeeding.
Right.
It's annoying. So that's why it was so excited to come here, because you're progressing, right? And I know you. So it's fun to watch. Like I think I watched an interview with Jay-Z, and he was talking about watching Kanye West, right?
Mhm.
Before he
Yeah.
went crazy. And he's like,
Right.
it's cool to see people go, that's Kanye West. I'm a fan of him. He's famous. He's signing autographs. Because you see that person grow up, right?
Right.
It's like, I don't want to, if I meet you and you're a baby, I don't want to keep buying you diapers. Like that
Right.
is like, you're a grown up. Why am I getting you diapers? I should be getting you pants. I should be getting you right. So it's a fun thing to do. So I'll give you an example if we have
Yeah.
time. So pick
No, take your
a word. I'll do it with Sereny.
Universe.
Or you could
Universe.
Okay, so when he says universe, what automatically comes to your head?
Stars.
Stars, right. So
Okay.
for me, as soon as you say universe,
Okay.
my mind creates like this web
Okay.
instantly of all things that you would relate to when
Okay.
it comes to the universe, right?
Okay.
So it goes boom, 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 boom. So now I know stars, so I know
All right.
I can say stars in the first line to pull you in.
Okay.
Then I try to figure out what rhymes with universe. Now, universe is a hard
That's
word.
a hard one.
It's a hard
Yeah.
word around with. So instead of challenging
Multiverse.
myself that, right? Instead of
Yeah.
challenging myself with that would make it, yes, impressive, but it might take me 8 seconds instead of 6.
I see.
I think it's something that relates to the universe that everyone knows,
Okay.
right? And then from there, I relate it to something that we talked about earlier, right?
Callback. Oh,
So
we
I-
know
so-
about
right.
callbacks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll call back to make the listener and you understand it, right, to get it. So
Okay.
I'll go. I'm loving this interview. I'm glad you picked space. I'll use Neil deGrasse Tyson, but I don't want to get punched in the face.
Wow.
Hey,
That's really good.
Sick.
Right. So now that's Tyson and Neil
It's
deGrasse,
genius.
and it
That,
links-
really, to pull that off.
Right,
Neil
so
deGrasse-
it works.
Damn.
You
Tyson,
then
wow.
relate it automatically to somebody
Right.
that gets it. So I'm really
That's brilliant.
I always, when I was with them, they were talking about that they feel like my brain lives as its own entity, right? So I've trained it to think while I'm talking, so I can talk to you and make perfect sense and be understanding you.
Yeah.
That's why he's looking at his watch as during the interview.
Yeah, I'm like writing
Well,
little puns.
do you-
Yeah.
let me tell you this. Do you ruminate? Are you a ruminator?
At times,
Right.
but
Okay.
that I think that it's about becoming. I'm an information junkie.
Okay.
So-
Sereny, somebody, she's a genius. She's a young lady's a
My
genius.
opinion.
But but you ruminate.
Well, he's around you more than
Geniuses
Yeah.
ruminate.
more than me.
Genius discriminate.
They
But I
do.
think- but I think that's.
I like to call it festering, boiling.
Festering's a better word.
But it's doing it on fast forward. I think that's what I do.
Wow, that's amazing.
So it's fun, man. But it was really cool to sit down with these scientists and be like,
Yes.
When-
wow.
When can we see that video? I assume they're going to make a video about it.
Yeah,
kind
there's
of
gonna be a whole
documentate.
documentary
So
about
when-
it.
when and where can we
We
see
start
that?
on
Let's see
November
that.
17th.
Mhm.
The
Okay.
press all the press is gonna be there. It's gonna
Really?
be great. 17th, 18th, and 19th. They're doing the whole thing. Then I'll speak actually to the scientific community of the city and actually talk.
Huh.
They're gonna write a report about me or whatever it's called that scientists do. They're gonna
It'll be like
pub-
a
it's gonna get
medical
published.
journal.
Right.
Medical
Published
journal. That's
journal.
what it's gonna go. So
They-
it's called the Frzy factor. They're calling it.
They should have me alongside you, and they would see. That's all I have is
See how
breasts.
weak yours
I would-
is.
breast. No, that's all I have is
His
breast.
is lighting up like a hotel room
You'd
under a
see-
black light, and
you
yours
see
is just.
Nipple and breast. That's all I see. Women's breast.
Yeah, yours is just.
That's all you want.
That's
all
it.
You want?
That's it. That's all they got.
That's because in
Yours
another
is-
life you're probably a porn star.
Yeah.
Or in this life. We got to talk more. I got to ask the right questions.
Well, you know what though, Chris, we would love to jump on stage when next time you're doing a concert.
Yeah.
Because Purple Drank and Lunch
Lunch
Money
Money.
would like to come on. And
Well, listen. I mean, you never know. I mean, look.
we got to come
Ser-
on stage.
From,
right? We
from what
gotta
I know, Sereny's the
do
queen
show.
of skits. You never know. We might get a skit out of us.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
it might be
definitely a
Lunch
skit.
Money and Purple Drink. You know what I mean? And do a concert on top of. I know I got a couple
love
school connections. Do a concert on top of a lunch table with all the little kids.
There you go. Raise money for a school.
You know what I'm saying?
Lunch money.
Yes. We'll help,
Lunch
help the kids
money,
out.
man.
Lunch money.
I know we look like we are like a couple of funeral directors today, but
Y'all are in some dark colors.
But
actually.
So Johnny
do,
Cash
like-
thing.
but like I could change it up. I could dress like Nicki Minaj or
Yeah.
like Cardi.
Can
I
you
see
please
those
get a
outfits. I'm
grill?
like, I could definitely pull
Yeah,
that.
I need
A grill?
A grill. I need a grill up top, either up top or down low.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do the one on the
Don't
bottom.
want to do it on the bottom, or we can go poor man's grill and get some aluminum foil from.
Should I do a
Giant
grill?
Eagle.
What I look good?
I want to fit it on you, a fitted or a bandana, because you got a good shaped head. Your head, you have a good shaped head. Some people got weird heads. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
I always say
You got
that.
a full body head.
What are you making a face? That's a good. What do you mean? That's a compliment, Sereny. A good shaped
That
head.
means you got
Sure,
a lot on
it's
your
fine.
mind. You good? Well, that means you could. That means you can tell who she be swiping through. His head way too
Good
big.
shaped head. You
That's
know.
a lot of forehead. So, well, Sereny likes a guy with a good shaped forehead. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like a guy with a
forehead.
good shaped wallet.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah.
Come on now. That just made
That's
my
what I
just
like.
made my dick jump.
Yeah,
a little
lunch
bit.
money.
Lunch
Yeah,
money. Oh, can you put that on your profile? I need a man
Yeah.
with some lunch money.
lunch money, dinner money,
Period.
brunch
Pause.
money.
Brunch money. Lunch money. Oh, can I be the song Brunch Money? Hey.
Money. That's.
That
Oh, man.
would be amazing.
Chris, do you have a photographic memory?
Yes, I do. Very much so. Like I can tell you where a lot of this stuff was in your house, your old house.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
we spent a lot of time there.
Yeah,
too.
so like
Can you read books quick? Can you read through books?
You know what's funny, man?
Read fast.
I can, but I didn't like to read a lot because my dad read a lot. And he
Okay.
was like forcing me to read a lot. So like, I used to not like to read a lot. I used to like just watch documentaries.
I see.
And then take that in there. But I mean, I can speed read. But I'm a micro sleeper, so I sleep about 4.5 hours a night.
Okay.
I'm good all day. So,
Wow.
And right now I've been on this getting ready. I mean, for all the shoots and all the ads and commercials, I'm doing 2 days in the gym. So I'm in the gym in the morning, I'm in the gym at night, and then making sure that I read and taking information and recording and writing. I write for a lot of different labels as well. A lot of people's favorite artists I write for. So just out here making sure that I'm making money while I sleep.
Right.
Micro sleep, but yeah.
4 hours a night.
4.5.
You're
yeah.
good?
4.5.
You're good with
I'm
that?
Yeah. If I'm lazy, I'm 5.
Wow. I need
Yeah.
18 hours.
Yeah,
Sleep.
at least.
a
I got
day.
too much
She
to do.
needs 17 hours.
I got too
Right,
much
we're
to
very
do.
similar in
Yeah.
that
Well, for
respect.
me, I always look at it like, man, like time is cocky. It does not wait for me at all.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, I think beforehand, I wanted to be the first person to call the person I needed to talk to. That's when you catch them in the best mood. Right. And being on time for meetings that don't exist yet.
That's
so
good. That's true.
Right. So now it's like, okay, well, how can I compete with time? I can't go faster than it, right? I can't rewind
Right.
it except unless I take a picture. But if I can chase it, then at least I have a chance to catch it.
I like that.
Yeah. So
That's the way to live it,
yeah.
huh?
So my haters sleep on me enough. I'm good. Stay up.
Well, there are
I
haters
have
when
haters.
you're trying to. Well,
Thank you.
anytime.
That's when you know you're making
Well,
it.
everybody does. Yeah. If you're liked by everybody, you're not doing well.
Right.
Exactly.
'Cause everybody loves the person not doing well.
Well, it's perception, right? I think to Lex Luthor, Superman's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's
It's a
perception.
vision.
Yeah. So
But your success sometimes is going to cause that, and that's the way it
I
goes.
think, but that's the fun part for me. That's the
Absolutely.
I have these things. Me and my team, we call them untouchables, right? So doing things that you can't. It's hard for you to do.
Sure.
Right. So the
Pushing
things that like you get in, because I've realized a lot of times if I was to do something, I would see other rappers try to do it super quick, right? Especially from the city. Oh, I just copy them. So I started to do these things where like, okay, let me accomplish some things that you can't, even if you wanted to, you couldn't do.
Right.
Or the things that rappers aren't supposed to do. So a rapper in everybody's mind is not supposed to win an Emmy. That's not the first one I'm supposed to win. I'm supposed to win a Grammy and then
Right.
maybe get an Oscar for a soundtrack or something, but I'm not supposed
Right.
to do an Emmy, right? So the Emmy for a rap, when you look it up, an Emmy's the hardest one for an EGOT for most people.
Right.
So for me to get it, there's only 3 other rappers, myself, Common, and Childish Gambino, the only 3 ever in history to have an Emmy. So now to win that, so now the Grammy's easy. I do the Grammy. I do that in my sleep. That's what I do. That's my job. So, I mean, it's not easy, but you know what I'm saying? That's in my wheelhouse. So now winning the Grammy is something now that's an untouchable. So now I got the E and the G.
Okay.
Right. I love stage stuff. I have too many friends that work on Broadway and do stuff. So the Tonys where I would try to go next.
Promise me if you get the EGOT, you'll get a gold chain that says EGOT.
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
I would
that's
do that.
tat-
I would do that.
Get it tattooed on my dick so I
On
can
your
give it. So I,
knuckles.
you know what I mean? So I can
Knuckles.
give a fuck. I'm out here. Bars. So, yeah, no. So yeah, man. I'm just working on a lot. But like I said, this year has been for me to, I've had a lot of successful years coming up to this year. It's been the biggest year of my career.
I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. So just going into the
Frizz,
next year.
we
fast
appreciate you
forward.
coming on the show too, man.
Man, no way,
You're
man. You
always
stuck with me.
welcome. Part of the show, Sereny.
It's amazing,
You know.
man. Yeah. Well, both of you guys, man. I love both of
Absolutely.
you guys.
Thank you,
I
Frizz.
appreciate it a lot. I'm proud of y'all. This is big. So this is something good.
Thank you.
I'm
We
out
appreciate
here.
everything you're doing and coming
your
on the
seats
show.
is comfortable, man. The
Yeah, aren't they,
lights
though?
You know what I mean?
I
This
can
this
nap
set
here.
is sexy. I like this.
No, so that's the way
This
we
is
roll.
good. Giving me water bottles. You know what I mean?
We got water for
Parking
you.
was cheap. You know what I'm saying?
That's the way we are here.
I was like, what? 20? What?
we got-
$2 for 2
yeah,
hours? I'll take that.
We
you know?
spoil you here.
Look,
What can I
man.
say?
The plants are out here. You know what I mean?
Got a
We-
ficus,
Ficus.
which
Ficus.
is in
Signature.
her rider to have a ficus near
It is. I feel
at all
like
times.
that. I feel like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I always look back on all of my sets, y'all. You'll see a
The
ficus.
ficus.
Yep.
Well, I mean, no matter what, I think I would love while I'm in town for y'all to come to the studio, hang out. Too,
I'd love it.
Come check out
Yeah.
some stuff.
Thank
like
you.
I said, we're gonna talk about. Like I said, the Frizzy Day thing I'm doing. I feel like
Yeah,
I would
man.
be honored for y'all to be a part of it.
I'd love it. I'd be weird. I'm in.
Frizz Eve
I'm in,
is
Frizz.
happening.
Frizz
We'd love to
Eve
hang
is
in the
happening.
studio, and I will
Party.
see you in LA too when I come
You
out.
will see
okay?
me in LA, man.
Visit
Yeah.
you.
So once again, thank you, man. This
Thanks,
is
man.
awesome.
Appreciate
I
it. Thanks for
appreciate
spending so much time with us and having so much fun, bud.
Absolutely, man.
Appreciate it.
It's a great situation.
It's Frizzy, Sereny, and I thank you very much for hanging in there. And we had so much fun. So much fun, huh, sir? Jim Krenn, No Restrictions with Sereny.
So current.
So,